From the jungles of Vietnam to modern-day battlefields, U.S. Medevac helicopters have been at the heart of life-saving operations. Welcome to another episode of Aviation Archive Hub. Today, we're exploring the incredible evolution of U.S. Medevac helicopter operations, from their critical role in Vietnam to their advanced capabilities today. Let's dive in as we see how these angels with rotors have transformed over the decades. It all started in Vietnam. During this intense conflict, helicopter medevac operations became a defining element in military strategy. Helicopters, commonly called dust-offs, rescued wounded soldiers from battle zones. These missions saved countless lives when every minute mattered. The Bell UH-1 Huey was the workhorse of this era. Fast, maneuverable, and capable of evacuating the wounded directly from combat zones, the Huey became synonymous with medevac missions in Vietnam. Medevac helicopter crews adapted quickly during the war. They flew low, just above the treetops, to minimize exposure to enemy fire. These missions were incredibly dangerous, but the crews were determined to save lives. The medics aboard these helicopters were game changers. They stabilized patients en route to field hospitals, marking the beginning of the golden hour concept. The idea that getting wounded soldiers to medical care within an hour greatly increased their chances of survival. As years passed, medevac technology evolved. By the time of the Gulf War in the 1990s, helicopters like the UH-60 Black Hawk were in use. They had better armor, stronger engines, and longer range, making them more effective in hostile environments. The Black Hawk added a new level of protection for both the crew and patients. Though still risky, medevac missions in the Gulf War were safer than those during Vietnam.